Hey guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to teach you how to set up your RWM3300UA 200-channel UHF wireless dual handheld microphone system. This mic system is perfect for any live performance, DJ events, houses of worship, karaoke, and much more. So as you can see, you'll get the 2-channel receiver, 2 wireless microphones, a pair of batteries for each microphone, 2 antennas for the receiver, a 1/4-inch cable, and a power supply. The RWM3300UA is also rack mountable. We can do that by lining up the tool holes on each side of the unit to a rack mount or rack bag, and then use 2 screws for each side to lock it into place. So now let me show you how to set up the system. So the first thing we'll want to do is take the 2 antennas and screw them onto the receiver for optimal use of our microphones. Now we can grab our power supply, take the female end and plug that into the receiver. Then we'll take the other end and plug that into a power outlet. So next let's set up the microphones. Now we're going to want to take a pair of batteries and plug them into the microphone. First we're going to want to unscrew the bottom of the microphone to reveal the battery compartment. Then we'll take a pair of batteries and put them into the battery compartment facing down. Then we'll take the bottom cap and screw it back onto the microphone. And then we're going to do the same exact thing with the other mic. So now we'll want to hold down the power button on the front to turn the unit on, and we'll know that it's on when the LCD displays light up. Now to hear the microphones, we'll want to connect the receiver to a powered speaker or powered mixer. Let me show you how to set the system up to a powered speaker. Alright, so here I have my BPA-8 powered speaker. First we'll want to make sure that the volume knob is all the way down. Next I'll want to take the included 1/4-inch cable, take one end and plug that into the mix out 1/4-inch output on the receiver. Then I'll take the other end and plug that into the 1/4-inch mic input on our speaker. So next we can raise the volume back up on the speaker. Then we'll raise the volumes on each channel on our receiver. So whenever I'm ready to sing or talk into the microphone, I can hold down the power button on the mic. So now if I talk into the microphone, you should hear my voice coming out of the speaker. The great thing about using wireless microphones is now I can move around without having to worry about cables whatsoever. So just like on the front of the receiver, I can use this display here on the microphone to show how much battery life I have and what frequency the mic is set to. We also have up to 200 frequency channels to choose from to get the clearest sound possible. So if you're experiencing any dropouts or interference while using the microphone system, you can use the buttons here on the front of the receiver to change the frequency and set it by using this middle button here. And you can even go as far as 200 to 260 feet indoors and 160 to 220 feet outdoors away from the receiver with your microphone and still be able to hear yourself coming from the speaker. Now we can even use the wireless system with a mixer for more control of your sound. Let me show you how to set that up next. Alright, so here I have my RPM3300 powered mixer that is giving power to these passive speakers. So similar to our last setup, we can use the included 1/4-inch cable to connect the unit to a 1/4-inch input on our mixer. But you can also connect both channels of the receiver to 2 different channels on your mixer. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm actually going to take the outputs on the back of the receiver labeled balance A and balance B and plug those into channels 1 and 2 on the mixer. I'll do that by taking the female end of 2 XLR cables and plugging that into balance A and balance B. Then I'll take the other ends and plug those into the XLR inputs of our channels. So again, I want to raise the volumes of each channel on our receiver. Then I'll raise the faders on our mic channels. And to hear the microphones back through the speakers, I'll want to raise the main left and right faders. Then I'll turn on one of my microphones. And if I talk into the microphone, you should hear my voice coming out of both speakers. Now on top of having full control of each microphone through the mixer, I can also use the mixer's features like the built-in EQ and effects with the whole wireless system. So I hope this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your RWM3300UA 200-channel UHF wireless dual handheld microphone system. But of course, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always guys, I'm Perry from Rockville, and I'll see you next time.